Hi, welcome into this Merchant Maverick review. I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this company, if they are legit, pros and cons, alternatives, and so much more so you can power forward as a business owner, building your business to its highest potential. But before I get started, my name is Michael from Viral Funding Solutions, and I come out with all types of alternative lending videos, content on my blog and elsewhere, different types of opportunities, small business loans for you to take advantage of. So if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Click the bell notification icon so you don't miss a future video I come out with. Let's get into it. Now, who are they? They are a comparison review site about all types of software services, specifically in the financial services space. So business to business, B2B, they do all these comparisons of all these financial products and have unbiased content, and figured out that there were a lot of people out there claiming things and throwing content out there. A lot of it wasn't a viable solution and credible and trustworthy, so they brought this to the market and to your attention. And they were founded in 2009. It now has over 20 different types of categories and products for you to take a look at and do comparisons in. So I'm going to show you all of that. Now, what we can see here, the latest thing at the time of me making this video, there is one of the latest Merchant Maverick opportunity grants for you to take advantage of, which will start on January 3rd, 2022. And I am making this December 16th, 2021. So maybe by the time you're watching this, it is closed. However, there may be another one that is current or will be in the future. They like to come out with them every year, more or less. So those will be available. Look down below in the description for this grant. If not available, other ones down below in the description to get started. And I made a specific video on that one. And they are a great company. They've actually also reached out to me to give them, some exposure about these grants, and just are a great overall company. Now, here we have credit card processor, the payment platform, retail POS, mobile POS, short-term business loans is what you can get out of this. And I'm going to cover a little bit about each section, so stick with me throughout the duration of this video. We have featured video, different categories like merchant accounts, small business loans, small business credit cards, invoice factoring, inventory software, email marketing software, mobile processors. And that list goes on and on, as you can see on the screen. I won't say them all out loud, but you see there. As featured in Entrepreneur, the New York Times, MSN, Transaction World, Compare Cards. So they are a very credible source. If you were wondering that, they are legit if I hadn't said that already. And then they have a blog. They also post content. So they don't just do a quick review like you've seen these other places where they just have like a little table together. They actually have content where you can understand the different types of financial services before you go and you select the program and then you go start that application, which, by the way, if you are looking to get help with understanding the pre-approval process before you walk into an application, with 110% confidence and certainty you will get approved without wasting time, days, weeks, months, and even years of having to sift through all this, sitting on your couch wondering, what do I do next? This will save you a lot of time, especially money, energy, and so forth. You'll know those 6 steps to getting pre-approved and understanding the process before you walk into an application, and you'll get finally an approval. So that'll be down below in the description. Make sure to pick that up. It is for free. Now we can see here their blog. We scroll down here, we get a lot more of that content. Now let's come up here. You can click on something like credit or hover over credit card processing, and you see the different choices: review categories, learn, best of, and then comparison pages. So over here, we can select whichever one, but I'm going to just click, let's see, credit card processors, merchant account reviews. And so you'll see which ones you can go ahead here and click through, and it'll show you a little bit more. Now we can go down this page and I'll give you an overview of what it'll look like. Now, merchant account reviews, click on one of them, and it'll take you to a page where it has a quick summary at the top, which is what you're going to see. It's a pattern, and then you're going to get the pros and the cons, and then the overview. It's very easy to read, legible, and it highlights the important facts, as you can see there, where to draw your attention to. and so forth. And then you get another quick overview, and then you can get the visit the sites page and just the rating on the different types of services there. And then, another category like payment depot fees and rates and so forth. We'll scroll down a little bit. But a very credible source overall and very helpful. Now we're going to go over here to the loans. We can go through every one of these sections and review them, but we're not going to do that for the sake of time. I'll leave a link to Merchant Maverick if you want to learn more about them and get in touch down below, as well as all the other resources. Just like I said earlier, the small business loan checklist, it'll be well worth your time. And if you want to learn all about other types of lending products, which we're going to get into in a moment, like how you can get up to 25,000 same day instant approval with no interest rates. That's right, we do total payback, no collateral, and no hard credit checks. Look down below in the description, as low as a 450 plus FICO. Check that out, same day instant approval, as well as other resources like getting up to 2 million incredibly fast funding. I'll have videos for that as well. Go ahead and look through it. It's well worth your time if you're trying to get some kind of a cash advance and a business loan. Look for my information there. Now we're going to click over here on the loans, and we're going to go into, let's see. Let's just click on small business loans here. And you can see their recommendations and also who they've reviewed. So again, like in the last one, we click through one and we can learn more about them, like Lendio, for example, On Deck. And if you want to learn more about these specifically too, I have an individual review I made with experience in this, having owned my own small businesses, and also helping you out here on this channel, getting the right type of lending solutions through business loan brokering and as an agent. Then this is stuff that I have a lot of experience in, and if you need help with it, I can help you. Now, we can click through one of these again and learn more about them, read review, and you can go in there and apply now. So if we click that apply now button, what does it do? It takes you over to the Lendio partner sites where they've been connected with them. So they have been affiliation with these types of lenders and these types of marketplaces, so you can go over there once you click through one. But you can see the overview that it gives you: minimum time in business, more than 2 years, credit score of 600 plus, required annual revenue. You can see that borrowing amount, and then minimum time to funding. So there are all sorts of small business loan recommendations, and you can learn more about them by clicking through and understanding those programs. I've done a lot of reviews on these types of programs like SmartBiz, you have Fundbox, plenty of them. So I'll link to them down below in the description, and make sure to follow me, pick up that small business loan checklist, as well as you want to get a hold of me. I'll leave information for that down below. But I've also done reviews here on Bluevine specifically and how they work, all types of financing solutions, right? So down here below is a brief overview and a description of what these different types of business funding solutions are. So they'll give you information, which one is more attractive to you and your current situation and your needs. So over here, another great one. They do merchant cash advance comparisons. And this is a great product to get into if you are a business owner who's looking to get fast capital and you want that lump sum given to you, like however much you can qualify for, you can ask for. You can even get same day instant approval. You can get next day, but it's very fast service. And this is a great option for you to check out. And I'll leave my recommendations down below in the description. Like I said earlier, and up to 25,000 with no interest rates, no collateral, and no hard credit checks. It is helped by a merchant cash advance leader, but it doesn't operate like a traditional merchant cash advance. It's actually a hybrid, and it's 50% generally less expensive. So I'll leave that down below in the description to look for that. Now, I've done reviews on these again. As you can see, the list will go on and on. And again, my recommendations in the description, make sure to check that out. We can see over here for loans, comparison pages for merchant cash advance. Let's click there. And then you can see the overview here. Very easily to read. Again, as myself too, and wanting to get a loan or a cash advance of any magnitude or any type of financial product, what is it that you need? You want to know the table. You want to see an overview of things. You want to be comparing choices. I may have already said about a specific program that I recommend most and what's best for your situation, but you may still be out there shopping around, which is completely normal and it's fine. I get it. And it's just common. Now, Lendio, For Financial, Loan Builder, PayPal, Credibly, there's other ones on there that I would recommend myself, ones like David Allen Capital. is a great one. They're not specifically a merchant cash advance company, which I prefer, to be honest with you, when it's a hybrid and it's less expensive and you get fixed things and fixed rates, and the terms, they're not fluctuating. So check out David Allen Capital down below in the description as one of my recommended platforms. You can get up to 2 million incredibly fast within a day of approval, within funds 1 to 2 days, as much as a week, depending on your needs. And again, the no interest rates, and we calculate on total payback. It's less confusing and it's generally more least expensive. And you can do up to 25,000 same day instant approval with the Bank Breezy service here. Very phenomenal, unparalleled service. That'll all be down below in the description, more information about all that. So you can see a chart there, a little bit of information, and then we can do other things. We can look through best of, so best small business loans, and then you can see here what they recommend for small business loans. And there are small business loans, there are cash advances, there are specific needs for these. Some of these are more of a marketplace. So if you go through them, it's not direct lending. It's like they'll match you with the lenders. And some other ones are good, but they're not best for you. So this can vary. This can get updated with more, obviously, but just keep in mind there are other resources out there, as I've already mentioned, where you can pick them up and check them out. One of those being David Allen Capital is a great one. So you have those choices. And with David Allen Capital too, by the way, they have also partnered up with people like On Deck, Rapid Finance, and a few other sources out there. There's plenty of them, but you don't have to go directly through these, especially if you want to get more help and service and much more at an inexpensive price. Well, not completely inexpensive. I want to say least expensive, because nothing really is inexpensive when you come to the alternative lending field. If you can't get funding through a bank, then your second option would be coming online. And nothing here I want to say is cheap. It only means that if the benefit exceeds your repayments, then it makes sense to move forward. It's going to increase your bottom line. Great. And if it isn't, it's going to hurt your business. You don't have a structured, organized business, then it can hurt. And I get that. Now, to go over here back, and then we'll round up this video, you have things like accounting services, beginner's guide to accounting, and all these things like QuickBooks. And I made videos on accounting software, so if you want to look at that, I'll have more information on that down below in the description. Things like QuickBooks, FreshBooks, there's more of them as well. You have e-commerce, if you want to learn a little bit about that, shopping cart software, shipping software, website builder software, and a little bit of that, comparison tables again. And other software products like inventory, scheduling software, email marketing, inventory software, scheduling. There's a more tab here, FAQs, our team, as you can see here in the blog and the resources. Get to see an overview there of the team and so forth. But we'll get that a second to load. As you can see there, a lot of people helping one another out, making sure that this company stays afloat and they keep pushing forward at all times. All right. Now that is for the most part it. Here is the Merchant Maverick YouTube channel. If you're unsure about them, I go give them a subscribe. Well worth looking through their information. They give you a lot of these tips, and they go through the different types of small business grants, as I do too on this channel. Specifically, I go into them and I show you what they're all about. Not just an overview, but I go into them and I show you. And just more information of that. And then let's see over here, just some of the reviews. A 4.5. You get accounting software for small business. I was looking for free or reasonably priced accounting software for them, and they found their suggestions. Resource Heaven, I received very lucrative information from Maverick's weekly emails. I received great tools and resources to help me maneuver through the entrepreneur ecosystems in Connecticut. I'm so glad I was introduced to Merchant Maverick. Thank you for your support. They really do bring a lot of great relevant B2B content to your inbox. Still subscribed. So anything B2B, best tools for small business, from credit card processing to POS systems to credit cards and loans. They do a great job of reviewing multiple companies so you can make the best decision for your business. Now, that is going to conclude everything in this video. Here's the video I was saying earlier about the business grant that I made one for. And just an overall great review, comparison website for all types of financial services software, and they've been expanding as well. The different types they go into, and just give you a better outlook when you, at the end of the day, want to know what type of service do I need. instead of going through all these different people who are trying to persuade you to do something because they want to earn a commission. And I'm not that person. I'm never going to push you to do something you don't want. I'm not a salesy type of person. I'm just here to point you into the direction you need to go into. And my content brings out a lot of value in that regard. And I have all different types of funding solutions for you. Again, look at that down below in the description to get started for my recommendations on fast funding, all types of small business loans, and all types of financial services and solutions. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Click the bell notification icon so you don't miss a future video I come out with. And lastly, make sure to leave me a comment down below. What did you like about the video? What do you need help with specifically? And for all other needs, again, refer to the description. Thank you.